Trying to protect that squash from anything. All right. Hi everyone. My name is Soroya, and welcome back to Blessings from the Garden. We're at our June plum. We are at our June plum tree. Some time ago, we did harvest from our last harvest. This is how we harvesting some of our June plums. The tree is fully loaded, and it is still loaded. I don't think it can manage the weight, and some of the fruits are small or on the smaller side, but they are turning. So we're going to take them again. And we did pair it with beetroot, not from the garden. We do have some beetroot from the garden, but they are not fully developed. So we're going to wait on those. And man, we did pair it with some beetroots that we bought from the supermarket. And that drink was very amazing. We also added ginger from our garden. Thanks to Marie, we got the recipe from her. She did that recipe online some months ago, and we did enjoy the drink. So thank you, Marie, for that recipe. We didn't have any lime to put in our recipe, so we substituted the lime for the ginger, and it is amazing. So you guys can try that recipe as well. So we're going to offload the plant a bit. We're going to take off some of the fruits. Some of them are turning, as you can see right here. So we're going to take off some and look at the blossoms up here. Blossoms are here, fruits are being developed there. So the plant is giving and giving and giving. Talking about giving, take a look at our gungo plant over there. You can see we have, let me open the gates so I can go outside and show you because it's hanging over the wall. Look, fully loaded again. I come to think of it, the plants never stopped bearing, right? So, and again, we have more blossoms here. Blossoms are all over the plant. I'm not sure when we're able to get the gungo from the plant because some of them are ready, but this is going to be for Sunday. I think I'll just take them on Sunday. Yes, so I'll take them on Sunday, but the plants keep giving and giving and giving. All right, so we are extremely blessed and God has been good to us. All right, so this is looking lovely. This is amazing. A lot of gungo peas in the future. Try some peas, gungo soup, gungo stew, everything. Alrighty, we have some cucumber seedlings. I'm going to uppot them, and we did repurpose this egg container, the tray. And you remember the amount of seeds that we planted? Oh, this one is just popping up. I'm just seeing this. I need to uppot these three. Is it us or is it a leaf? Oh, they're just coming up. Yes, they're just coming up. Okay, they're late bloomers. They're just coming up just to test it. Yeah, it's a seed. All right, so how am I going to do this now? I need to get a fork. And this fork, we have a lot of spoons and fork in the garden. So we're going to pull one from a container. I'm going to try my best to, my plan was to cut the container cut around each seedling, but because these are just coming up, I don't want to do any damage. So let me see if I can take it using this method without damaging the roots. All right. And then I'm going to use some soil here and backfill. Our last one. All right, so I'm going to water these in and keep them in a shady spot until they're ready to go into their proper location. So let me just water those in. All right, so one is here, and I think about 2 more, 4 more there. More than 2, because every socket right here I did put a seed in. So these are late bloomers. So that's good for us succession planting in the true sense. We didn't need all of them at once, so God worked it out that way for us, right? All right, so we have some seedlings here: okra, celery, 2 tomatoes. We need to find some time to uppot these by next week. All right, talking about cucumbers, guys. This is a Suyo long cucumber plant, and this one is turning yellow, this fruit. Right, so I'm just going to compost it. But there's one other one on it. So we have to watch this very keenly. It's very heavy at the bottom. So by next week we'll probably take it on Sunday. But look at what the plant is growing in. This is the container. And in the same container we do have a pepper seeding. Alright. Here is another one. And we do have some yellow spots on these leaves. Again, this is a Suyo long cucumber plant. And these are the fruits. So we need to to fertilize. So I'm going to fertilize them off camera. This is our third Suyo long cucumber plant. And here's a fruit. The leaves are looking a bit beat up, but the fruits are on. So we're going to help it out a bit. We're going to fertilize this as well. And not only that, but some of the other containers. For example, this one. These two plants here are our tomatillos. A lot of blooms, but not a single fruit yet. So we're going to add our organic 30 plus to the containers, and we're going to do that off camera. Alright, I'm very near to the container that I want to harvest from one of the containers, and I'm going to take some tomatoes, some cherry tomatoes. So let me take them. Didn't remember these, they were hiding. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. And there you go. I was looking at the bean plant. I thought that the bean will be dried up and that will give an indication as when to harvest. But I'm seeing these. Not sure that's mildew. Let's look inside how the beans are looking. I don't know if we keep them too long. Well, I thought that the entire plant would dry up and then that will give us an indication. So I don't know if these are edible or we'll just save them for seeds for next time. Here's another one. And there are quite a few that are looking like this on the plant. Whether when they're green, they are green, but when they're dried up, they're looking like this. Not sure if it's mildew or what. Alright, so something is happening. So we'll have to go through on Sunday and take off what we can take off, save those seeds, and then have them for next planting season. But these are not good. These might be viable. The garlic, it was growing so lovely. And I mean lovely because you saw it in previous videos. And all of a sudden, I don't know what's happening. Really, can't we grow garlic in Jamaica? So we did added a couple more pegs, but we didn't give the same treatment that you saw in previous video. And hopefully, I don't know, something is definitely off growing garlics in Jamaica in small space. I'm not sure. Hopefully these will bounce back and then the ones that we plugged in will come up. The onions are not looking bad. Alright, so these are onions. They're not looking bad. We did buy quite a few seedlings from Rada. So, and we got some seeds finally. So we're going to sow those some other time and see if those seeds are viable, because the ones we had before, they weren't viable. Alright, so garlic is giving us a fight. Fight. I mean, they were looking so lovely. Green, lush, like these. But these are some spring onions, Kellyanne. And all of a sudden, I don't know what's happening. Alright, we'll work on you and see what's happening some other time. Let me take the load off the June plum plant. You can smell the freshness. Alright, not too shabby. So we're gonna have a lovely day making some more juice. We're gonna try another set of beetroot and June plum, and also June plum and carrots. Alright, so looking good. Natural juice all the way. Alright, I'm gonna get this tomato. Not sure. I don't remember what variety is this. There's one more coming up right there. A little beanie one. I'm gonna take this corn. The thing is that one corn was coming up and then decided we have about 2 or 3 more attached to it. I'm not sure what's happening with that. I'm gonna look inside and see what's happening. It's again we need to do some research because we've been pollinating our corns. These ones we are trying to pollinate very well. Hopefully those sets will grow, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because these ones they're very thin. Look how thin they are. And yet there's a corn here. And I'm sure nothing is on it. So we have to revamp this bed all together. And we were out of rabbit manure for a while, for a good while, couple months. So we're going to revamp the bed with our 30 plus organic fertilizer along with some horse manure and chicken manure. So this bed will be revamped by next week, along with one of the blue drums over that side where we harvested the first set of corns from. But you know, corns are very heavy feeder, but we were out of the rabbit manure for a good extended period, and we got our hands on some chicken manure. So hopefully that will solve the problem. And we did get back our organic 40 plus because the company, they were out of 40 plus as well. So we tried a new location, and that is Rapid True Value, Spanish Town Road, and we did purchase some. Some. All right, so yes, these are heavy feeders, so they do need quite a bit of food to get them going. And this is not, I'm going to compost this, but this is very pale. So let me just put it in the thick container. This wasn't going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. I'll just compost these. Right, so they're pretty young. So let's compost them. As I said, we are going to make sure that we revamp the bed with a lot of manure and start afresh. And we do need to probably get the McDonald almanac for planting. Right, so yeah, so we'll do this next week. All of this. And this tomato plant, I thought it was coming back. But it looks like it's going back, not coming back. There are some blooms on, but I'm gonna repot the entire thing here and get access to this bed, because this is a bed, but it's overgrown with what's this called again? Basil. Overgrown with basil, so I'm gonna trim all of this back as well. But in the same bed we do have some weeds along with our ginger plants. So once I get access to this bed and put back everything, I can get access to this bed. Alright. So we have 2 beds to work on for next week, and that's the plan. You know, plan goes already, right? Okay. Those 2 tomatoes on that plant is coming from that little container they're hanging. I'm going to pull them off if I can reach them. And one is here. Okay. And this plant is now done. So there's another fruit there, but it is done. Yeah, done. So we'll take care of this one day. Getting this habanero, and they do taste better when they're green. A nicer flavor to your pot or whatever you're cooking. I think we have taken off all the green ones. I think. Oh, there's one green one here. Oh, there's one there. Let me take this green one as well. We are in the greenhouse and we're gonna get some raspberries. Raspberries. Some of them are overripe and they're hard to pick when they're overripe, so that's why I prefer to cut them. So this is how you actually harvest it. Just like that, they pull it away from the plant. But once they are overripe, they tend to shell and give us a fight. So I prefer to, oops, okay, that's good, to cut them, but we're getting better at harvesting them. All right. Okay, so we did harvest today, March 27, 2025, and this is what we got. Our June plum, our June plums to make some juice, different varieties of juice, and our tomatoes, our raspberries, and our habaneros. And what a pretty bowl you're looking at. And this is what you can obtain from growing your own food. And all of, except for the peppers, this set of peppers that we harvested from, this one is in the ground, but the others, these are in containers. So what you can produce with the help of God, of course, grow some food, and this is what you can achieve with God's help. And this is fresh from our garden. And I tell you sometime before that raspberries are very expensive. I saw them in the supermarket and they are quite expensive. All right, so do grow some food. I hope this video motivates you to do so. So again, thank you for joining us, and we do welcome you, our newest supporters, and do follow along on our journey. We appreciate you. Remember to start that garden one container at a time, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now. Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you. Just remember, let me show you something amazing and amusing at the same time. Time ago, we did purchase this dwarf mango tree, East Indian mango to be exact, and about 6 months we have it, and it did not produce any new leaf at all. And last week, we see this growing on the plant. Now, this plant is very short. It's grafted, as you can see here. But these are buds. Now, tell me, how can a mango fruit be produced, or a couple mango fruits be produced on this little thing? Now, let's see the wonder of God. We'll keep you up to date, but these are buds. They are buds. All right, so let's see what will happen. Will we get mango or mangoes? Will they hold? That is the question. So this is the mystery, and we will keep you up to date on the mystery. Bye-bye.